All right, James. We're talking about choosing the right affiliate products today. And honestly, this is where so many people kind of get it wrong from the start. They just jump straight into looking at what's popular or what has the highest commission. But no, that's not it. Not at all.
Right, okay, so if that's not the first step, then what is? Where should someone, properly begin then? Because I've definitely seen that, the shiny object syndrome where people just, oh, that looks good, I'll promote that. But that rarely works out, does it?
Absolutely not. It rarely works out. The thing is, well, you really need to start with your audience. Like, who are you actually talking to? What are their pain points? What problems do they have? What do they want to achieve? Before you even think about a product, you have to understand the people you're trying to help. If you don't know them inside out, how can you possibly recommend something that's genuinely going to benefit them?
Hmm, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So it's not just about what you think is a good product, but what your audience needs. So you'd be looking at things like their demographics, their interests, maybe even what kind of solutions they're already searching for.
Exactly. It's all about alignment, right? If you're promoting, say, a high-end golf club to people who are interested in budget-friendly camping gear, it's just never going to convert. You've got to match the solution to the problem. It sounds super basic, but it's really the most fundamental piece of the puzzle and often the most overlooked, honestly.
Okay, so once you've got a handle on your audience, what problems they're facing, what's next? Because there are a lot of products out there, and not all of them are, well, top notch, are they? So how do you sort through the noise and ensure you're promoting something decent?
Oh, that's a brilliant question, James. Absolutely crucial. My next point would be quality and reputation. This is huge. Your reputation as an affiliate marketer is tied directly to the products you promote. If you start shilling out, shoddy products, people are going to lose trust in you fast. Always, always vet the product. Look at reviews, check the vendor's reputation. Are they known for good customer service? What's their refund rate like? High refund rates are a massive red flag?
So you're saying actually do your homework on the product and the company behind it, not just looking at the sales page and how much commission it pays. Have you ever personally tried every product you promote?
Ideally, yes. If it's feasible, I always try to test a product myself. If it's something I can't physically use, like a really expensive software, I'll do extensive research. I'll watch demos, read independent reviews, even reach out to people who've used it. You wouldn't recommend a restaurant you've never eaten at, right? It's the same principle. You've got to stand behind what you're promoting. It's all about building that long-term trust with your audience. Gosh, I cannot stress that enough. It really is everything.
All right, so we've got the audience, we've got quality and trust. Now, let's talk about the nitty-gritty, making money. How do you evaluate commission structures and payouts? Because I've seen everything from a tiny percentage to what looks like a ridiculously high flat fee. It's a bit confusing, honestly.
Oh, it can definitely be a maze, can it? But it's super important to get this right. So first, understand the different models. You've got percentage-based commissions, which are common, especially with digital products, sometimes 50% or even higher. Then there are flat fees, more typical for physical products or specific services. And here's the kicker, James, recurring commissions. Those are golden. Think about subscription services or software. You make a sale once and you keep earning every month as long as the customer stays subscribed. That's how you build true passive income.
Recurring commissions, that does sound good, yeah. So is it always better to go for high percentage or high flat fee products then? Or is there a balance to strike? Do you know what I mean?
It's a balance, absolutely. A high percentage on a low-ticket item might still mean less overall than a smaller percentage on a high-ticket item. It really depends on your audience's buying power and the volume you can push. Also, dig into the payout schedule and minimum thresholds. Some programs only pay out quarterly or once you hit $100 or more. You don't want to be waiting ages for your money. Make sure it aligns with your cash flow needs. It's all part of the due diligence, right?
That's a fantastic point about cash flow. I hadn't really thought about that. But moving on, once you've picked a product that's good for your audience and pays well, how do you make sure it's, something that's going to last? Are we looking for trends or something more sustainable?
Another excellent question, James. This really dives into the longevity of your affiliate efforts. You want to focus on what we call evergreen products. These are products that address fundamental, enduring needs or problems. Think about how to lose weight, or how to improve productivity, or learn a new skill. These aren't fads. People will always be looking for solutions in these areas. Trendy products can give you a quick spike in earnings, sure, but they often die off quickly, and then you're back to square one trying to find the next big thing. That's exhausting, honestly.
So you're saying avoid the latest gadget that might be hot for 6 months and then disappear. Focus on things that people will consistently need month after month, year after year.
Exactly. And it also ties back to relevancy. The product has to be relevant to your existing content and your overall niche. If you've built an audience around sustainable living, promoting a disposable single-use item just doesn't make sense, does it? It dilutes your brand and confuses your audience. Evergreen products allow you to build consistent, long-term revenue streams without constantly chasing the next, shiny object. It creates stability, which is really what we're aiming for here.
Okay, that makes perfect sense for long-term strategy. But what about competition? If a product is evergreen and high quality, isn't everyone promoting it? How do you stand out then, or find a unique angle in a crowded market?
Such a good point, James. And yeah, competition is a reality, especially with popular, high-converting products. But don't let it scare you off. Instead, use it as a data point. If a lot of people are promoting something, it often means there's a proven market for it. The trick isn't to avoid competition entirely, it's to find your unique angle or a sub-niche. Market research tools are your best friend here. Use tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs for keyword research. See what questions people are asking around that product. Look at what competitors are doing, but then think about how you can do it differently or better.
So it's not just about picking the product, but how you position it and the specific audience you target even within that broader niche. Like if everyone's promoting a fitness app, you might focus on fitness for busy parents specifically.
Precisely. That's a fantastic example. You're niching down within a niche. You can also look for complementary products, bundles, or create unique bonus packages. The goal is to provide more value than just a simple link. Think about what unique insights or experiences you can bring to the table. What makes your recommendation more valuable than, just anyone else's? That's what sets you apart. It's about being strategic, not just louder, right?